have a green light for Mountviews. The sky's the limit liftoff.
Do you have any books on Halley's Comet?
Yes, Diane, they're on the back counter. Help yourself.
Thank you.
Right. This year, we wanted to do a school-wide theme. The staff decided that Halley's Comet would be of interest to students of all ages, and so our theme title, The Sky's the Limit, was launched. A committee of teachers and Mr. Watt, our principal, met with consultants from the board, from the departments of art and physical education. We looked at special resources, ordered films, and then decided how to divide the students into groups that would rotate 3 times weekly, as you can see by this chart. Now join us as the camera zooms in on our space activities. The sky's the limit.
The boys and girls in these groups are making box sculptures. It's something from outer space, maybe a space station or a robot. What is it you're doing?
We're doing a spaceship.
A spaceship. Very good. Okay. Very good. We're working in groups of 5 or 6 children. We've collected many sizes and shapes of boxes and paper cups, paper plates. Here is some, we've collected macaroni as well, and the children are painting here. Here's an interesting robot.
This afternoon we're going to make some space creatures, something maybe like this, and we're going to use a blob of clay. And the first thing I want you to do is I want you to make a pinch pot out of the clay. And out of this one blob, I'd like you to sculpt some kind of space creature or space vehicle. All right, how's yours coming? Oh, you're doing really good ears, aren't you? Let's see you attach these. Okay, and push them together a bit more. Okay. What does yours have?
These are his antennas and this is his nose.
That's very good. What does he have back here?
Tail.
Lovely. Are these his flippers? Mm-hmm. They look like flippers, don't they?
I don't know. Do it again. What do you get?
I don't know, it's a creature from Mars and got 2.
Yeah, good birds.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah. It's good. Making a space creature. What are you gonna name it? I don't know. What's yours? It's a space creature. You gonna name it?
The children are making space creatures using clay as their media. They have started with a pinch pot and modeled their original aliens all from the one lump. These results show their ingenuity and creativity.
No glue, no hammers, no nails. Just going to build it up. This team's going to build theirs right here. This team is going to build theirs right there. And you have to imagine it's a space satellite, space rocket, space shuttle, space supermarket. Any other ideas? Space something. We're going to build it up. use the blue backdrop, take a picture of what you've built, and then we have to take it apart and put it back in the boxes again. Good. Okay?
We have to work in the
Huh?
We have to work up
Yeah, this group does, and that group.
as a group.
Yeah, you can take wood from anywhere, okay?
Like we have to build the same thing.
Now, girls and boys, we got all this wood donated to us from 2 pattern companies in Hamilton. Look at all the very interesting shapes that will make your space city or space rocket, whatever you're building. That's beautiful. Okay, good. Okay, on that, just a bit so the sleeve is out. Blue.
Today we're doing space vocabulary, which means that the children are looking at books concerned with space. They're choosing words from the books, they're putting them on experience chart paper, and then we're typing it into the computer and getting a printout. Around the school, we're going to see all kinds of lists of papers with space words on them. Okay, Beth?
Okay, back here.
On working. Okay, Christopher, you got rocket planes. Let's see if there's another one that you could do. Here's a good word called the orbiter. That's right. Okay, you need E,
Oh, E. Okay, E, T.
T, and then a space. K,
No.
and then E,
I. 1 sec. No, don't touch it.
and then T.
All right, children, for space games and puzzles, you're going to be choosing either to make your own space game on the Bristol board about space, or you're going to be choosing from the boxes of ready-made puzzles and games. Okay, so make your choice and let's get busy.
Can you give that to me when you're done?
Okay, let's see if we can get it nice and loose so that it spins.
Oh, I have to see it too.
You don't want to bend it right at the very bottom.
Like numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some words on some of them, like move back, move.
Into something else and I'll get you some more cardboard in a minute. Little orange astronaut. Anne-Marie, keep working. And a little, oh, leave it in this spot. Do they match? Is he a little green man from outer space? Do they match? Turn him back over then. Okay, Brian? Turn it back over. Oh, little green man. Good for you. You get another turn because you match.
Like, what would I, like, you say Mercury and I point to where it would be?
Sure. In this room, we're talking about how the planets go around the sun. And up here on the record player, we've made up a little model to show it to you. And here we have the sun is the yellow plasticine. Richard will show you some of the planets that are going around the sun here. Mercury is the closest one. So, and then what is our next one, Richard? The next planet there?
Venus.
Right. Venus the next. And the next, you can tell them. Right. And the next? Mars.
Mars.
Okay, and the next over here, the big one?
Oh,
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Saturn.
Saturn. Uranus.
Uranus. And Neptune.
Neptune and Pluto.
Right. And here we have Alicia, and she's going to show us how this record player shows the planets going around the sun. Okay, and Alicia's turned on the record player, and we see the planets traveling around the sun. So we talked about them traveling around the sun, then we went over the names of the planets, and then we decided to make some mobiles to show the planets going around the sun. Over here we have some of the mobiles that the students are making to show the planets going around the sun.
Red.
There it is over there. Here, I'll break you off a piece of thread, okay? And you can be getting a piece of, oh, I see David's using the tape. We'll wait until he...
Oh, you can
No.
We have to make 9 of them.
Well, there are 9 planets, aren't there, going around the sun?
You know what? We got a whole bunch of things on our table.
Through here. You got a piece of tape there, Tiffany? Okay, get a piece of tape. I see it in front of Amanda there. You made. And take back your mobile. That's all you have to take back.
All right, this afternoon you're going to be making up a pop-up page space scene. And what I want you to remember when you start on this project is you'll have a paper in front of you, cardboard that's been folded in half, and on the bottom part I want you to consider that either the floor or the ground of your space scene, and the part that stands up to the back will either be the wall or the sky. You know, when you look in a room, you can see how the wall comes right down to meet the floor. Well, this is what this idea would be. Or if you're outside and you were to look in the distance, you see the sky seems to come right down to the ground, doesn't it?
Well, there's not a lot of sheets stuck on here. We're going to have to move a couple of them.
Glued on at the top. All right? Okay? Hold on to it so it doesn't flop over. Who else? You having a hard time? Here, maybe I'll cut this down a little closer for you. All right? There. It's not quite such a big chunk to work with for you. There you go. Can you cut that out now?
So what's next?
What's next? All right, this is the sky, right? This is your sky?
Yeah.
Okay, and your sun. What are you putting down here on the, is this ground?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you want to finish coloring in the ground first, so there's no white. Finish your grass or whatever you're going to put on it. And then we'll create a rocket, and then you can glue it on here. Right, on one of these.
Rocket?
Sure. Whatever you want. The space shuttle taking off?
Right here.
This one, right here? Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. And just flip it over and you can glue it onto that little part.
Jupiter group in with us today doing space activities, and the boys and girls are going to be using wood and tools and glue to create space things. When their product is finished, they can paint them at the paint table or come over to the shellacking section and finish them off that way. So boys and girls, if you want to go ahead now and start building for a few minutes, okay, and press it tight till it dries. There you go, there's your glue. Okay. That's it. You okay? What did you pick out? Nothing yet? You need something?
Yeah, one.
You got a base? You got a base to start? You just got small pieces? Go to Mrs. Go knock on Mrs. Moore's door and ask her if she's got anything. Just use the tape. Yeah, here, use the tape and tape it on. Just like that. Put 2 hands on it. Okay, keep looking. Come on. Has to be something.
I can take
Comb.
the thing.
That's it.
What are you doing? Now we have to take it off because it's all wrong.
In room 15, we did papier-mâché sculpture. Large balloons were covered with strips of newspaper dipped in wallpaper paste. About 8 layers were added. Finally, a layer of paper toweling was added. After the mâché sculptures had dried, they were painted and changed into a variety of things, aliens, planets, moons, and then placed on the stage. you're just about ready to take a house.
Put these on Ricky's feet.
Right. The boys and girls of room 14 are preparing a mural that traces the history of Halley's Comet. We start with the first recorded event of Halley's Comet with the ancient Chinese, Nero and the burning of Rome, moving on in history to the defeat of Attila the Hun. This section of the mural depicts Edmund Halley first looking at Halley's Comet and then plotting its return every 76 years. True to his prediction, it appeared 76 years later, and after another 76 years we will have here the birth of Mark Twain. This section here shows Halley's return in 1910, where people threw Halley's Comet parties. The mural will end with the next appearance of Halley's Comet in 1986. Right, what the children in this group are doing are making a collage of events that have happened in the world, in Hamilton, at Mountview School, and we're going to bury these in a time capsule that will be open 76 years from now. Toys, homes, entertainment, television programs. Right? These boys and girls are cutting out pictures of all the various holidays that we celebrate. Who knows, 76 years from now there might be entirely different holidays. All right. The girls in this group are cutting out current fashions and famous people to make a collage of those things. One thing that is certainly to be of interest to people 76 years from now will certainly be the cost of foods. And these people have cut out all prices of different products that we used and made a collage of those. And to bring Hamilton into our time capsule theme, these two boys have cut out events that have happened in Hamilton yesterday and today.
We've done some interesting activities on space. We hope you enjoy our production.